Hi, my name is Megat, and today I'll be the social worker who's gonna have an interaction with a client who is struggling with their drug addiction. Uh, as a social worker, hi, I appreciate you taking the time to meet up with me, and I want to start by saying that this is a safer space to talk about whatsoever that comes through your mind, and I'm willing and going to help you on anything you need. Uh, I don't know where to start. Things have been just getting worse lately. Oh, I hear you. It sounds like it has been getting worse lately and it has been making you feel overwhelmed. Can you tell me more about it? What's going on? Uh, I feel like I'm stuck in a cycle. I tell myself I'm going to stop using it, but then something happen. I'll just go back on my oldest way, and I don't know like if I have the capacity or the strength to stop it. That sounds very tough. It seems like you want to make a change, but every time you are willing to, something will pull you back. That must feel like so frustrating. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm you know my addiction is doing my life, but at the same time using it only makes me feel okay and makes me feel calm. It's for a little while. It makes sense that you are struggling, you are dealing with something really challenging. What do you use in those moments when you feel like you need it? Uh, I guess it helps me escape. When I'm high, I don't think about everything that I've messed up and I don't feel like I'm a failure. So it helps you numb the pain and avoid those really heavy feelings. That makes more sense. No one wants to sit in those feelings all the time. Yeah. But when I come down, everything is still there. The stress, the guilty, and the mess I've made in my life all comes rushing back, and I feel worse than before. Oh, I was so sorry to hear that. In the moment, using these gives you more relief, but afterward, the pain feels even stronger. It sounds like it's really tough cycle to be in. What are the things that trigger you in the most of the moment while you are using it? Uh, honestly, uh, stress is the big one. If something goes wrong, like I can't pay bills or I fight with my family, I just want to make it all go away and I want to be alone. I don't really have people to count with. Oh, yeah, that must be really frustrating. You would like it sounds like you are carrying all in your own. Have you ever had any support? Like did you had a friend or somebody that you share with it? Not really. I meant I used to have a friend, but they either used to or get tired of my family, they don't trust me anymore. Oh, so you are feeling disconnected from people in your life, and that's making it even harder to make a change. I can see why this feels so overwhelming, but even though you are lost, you have lost some support, you are here today, which means you are hoping for something better. Uh, yeah, I guess. Part of me does want to change. I just know if I can. Okay. It's completely normal to feel unsure. Making big change like this is scary. What do you think it is the hardest thing for you to try to quit? Withdrawing, it's brutal. I have tried and I felt like my body was shutting down. I was sweating, I was shaking, I was throwing up. I couldn't function at all. I like 3 days I didn't have like a good taste. Wow, that sounds very painful, both physical, emotionally, and makes sense why quitting feels impossible when withdrawing is that intense. Yeah. And when I fell, I feel worse about myself. Like I was strong. Maybe I could just push through it, but I always kind of go back on my oldest way. I hear you, and of self blame if in what you are saying, but it's true. Addiction is not just about willpower, it's a real challenge that affects both the brain and the body. Have you just ever had any medical support or medical assistance while going through like the withdrawal? No. I always try to do it on my own. I figure out no one would help me anyway. Have you ever looked into harm reduction program like supervised detox or medication assisted or treatment? I have heard about them, but I've never thought they were there for me, or they would be there for me. I don't know. I feel like admitting I can't do this alone. I get that, and I understand. It's hard to reach out for help, especially when you are using to handle everything by yourself. But asking for support doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are doing what you need to take care of yourself. Uh, I've never thought about it. It sounds like you are open to at least exploring what support might you like to look for. That's big step. Maybe we could look at some option together, no pressure though, just to see what 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 we have there. Would you be open for that? Yeah, why not? That's great. We can go at your own pace, and you are not alone in this. We are taking this one step to another.